Someone has put you on a pedestal so far out of their reach, it's a little bit ridiculous. I started pre-shuffling, and the first thing that popped up was just kind of the same kind of mindset that kids have about their parents being superheroes and just like the most amazing thing. And that's how this person has sort of put you on this pedestal in their heart. Like you are just something so extravagant that they feel like they don't know how to reach you. They don't know how to meet up to that level, okay? They don't know how to meet you at your level emotionally. You are so far on a pedestal in this person's mind and heart, it's not even funny. Hi, I'm Hillary. This is Cellulite and Love Tarot, and this is going to be the person on your mind. I will divvy this up into mini readings for each zodiac sign at the end of the reading. We're just going to do a large collective, and then I will clarify each zodiac at the end, okay? I'll put timestamps in the description box. Check out Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? If your sun sign reading doesn't fit with your situation, check your other placements, all right? This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and discard what doesn't fit for your situation. It's not a personal reading, but I love and appreciate you, okay? Before we even get started, the lovers. This person feels an undeniable connection to you, and they don't really know how to handle that. They feel drawn to you in ways that they can't explain. I feel like they're seeing this connection in a whole new light. I feel like they didn't see you for what you were before. There's something about your spiritual integrity that's really mesmerizing to this person. It's like you see things in two different ways. And that's almost what draws this person into you. Okay? Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces. Underneath that, we got the Five of Cups in the Tower. This is all subconscious energy, guys. So right now, there's some major upheavals happening in this person's life. They could be going through a separation, a grieving period. They could have lost something important to them, a job. They just might feel like you're so far out of reach now that they don't know if they're going to be happy again. I feel like this person is having realizations that what they believed would make them happy didn't at all. They had a false hope that something else in their life would make them happy. And it took that situation kind of crumbling for them to appreciate you for what you were. You know, I feel like this person is not detached. I feel like they feel detached from their own spirit oftentimes. And I only say that because in this imagery, the masculine, you know, it could be reading for either gender, but this masculine is focused on the feminine here, and the feminine is focused on spirit. I feel like they could only feel really in touch with who they are, with their spirit, when they're around you or when they're watching you. You make them feel alive again, but I do feel like there was a choice that they maybe mishandled at some point. Let's jump on in, okay? All right, Spirit, tell me about this person, the person on my darling's mind, and their energy towards my darling right now. How would darling figure out if this is their reading? Tell me some information about this person that darling would understand. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You waited a long ass time for this motherfucker, didn't you? Excuse my English. You saw happily ever after with them. You said, you know what, it's fine. You know, union, happiness, marriage, family, stability, these things take time. And I understand that. You've been completely understanding of who this person is. I don't feel like I could tell you anything about this person that you don't already know. I feel like you saw their light side, their dark side. Nothing scared you off. You loved them completely, wholly, and unconditionally. And this person just taking their sweet motherfucking time. Sweet motherfucking time. Just making you wait. Just making you be patient. All the while neglecting this relationship. Neglection. That's what Five of Pentacles is. You would give to them, you would wait for them, you would invest in them, you would see the goodness in them, you would see what, you saw the bigger picture with this person, and then they focused on all of your flaws where you didn't meet the mark. Felt like you were asking for too much. And I feel like they treated you like you were asking too much. I feel like you felt like you had to beg for an ounce of this person's time and consideration. That was part of this devil energy with this person. Them feeling like they needed to control the time, the materialization of this relationship. Again, them feeling detached from their spirit. In this imagery, it's the same. It's the dark side of the lovers, right? But in this imagery, neither of them are even aware of the devil in the room. Both of them are just looking at each other. I feel like you really tried to see the good in this person, and you really tried to see the good that y'all could be together. I feel like you felt like you had a specific calling together. I feel like you felt like there were specific things that you were meant to do and create together outside of the normal cookie cutter, you know, oh, let's buy a house and have kids and build a family. And outside of that, I feel like there's something between you that you share, that you were like, we could do something together. We have a mission together. Like, we could do something beautiful. We could create something awesome. But then you're like, I can be aware of your shadow, man. I can be aware of your shadow. I can be aware of where you struggle, of your addictions, of your mindset, of why you are the way that you are. I can be understanding of that, but I can't make you understand my side of things either. You know? Ultimately, you just realize, like, you can't fight this person's demons for them. You can't. Yikes. You can't fight this person's demons for them. That doesn't mean that you didn't try. That doesn't mean that you didn't try. You fucking tried to fight this person's demons for them. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, that's how you would know who this person is. That was your experience. Okay. How has this person translated the experience with Darling before? And then I'll get their current energy. As just something fun, nothing long-term. Page of Wands. There's no doubt in this person's mind that you were a lot of fun for them, but this person kind of lived their life as, you know, well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So don't get attached to me. I don't get attached to you. We're just having fun. Nothing's that deep. Nothing's that serious. This person was very playful. Yeah. They do view you as like, They felt like you were very determined to love them. You maybe wanted to talk about their childhood a lot, or you just had like this childlike bond together with the Six of Cups here. But they felt, their translation of your thing is that you really, really fought to try to show how dedicated you were to them. You were patient. Don't get it twisted. This person saw you for what you were. It's like the only thing that they couldn't see was their own devil. At the same time, they were just like, well, I have issues. Like, they acknowledge that they have issues, but they're not going that deep with it, you know? That doesn't mean that they didn't see you and all your effort for what it was. They maybe thought that you were too serious about it. They recognized how serious you were, but this person before, they just were not in a very serious energy. Okay. What is this person's energy now? Person on my darling's mind, what is their energy now? Six of Pentacles. Oh, this is someone who is trying to be more generous with their time and energy. I feel like this person is focused. Yeah. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Right now, their energy, they're like, I don't feel like I have enough to give. That doesn't mean I don't want to. Is what I have to offer, darling, enough right now? In this imagery, the scales that this person is holding, they are balanced, right? I feel like they're recognizing who they should have given to in the past. This person could have decided, you could have felt like you were strung along by this person, like they were giving to more than one. This person is giving to more than one person, but really, it seems like they're giving to more than one person, but really they're giving to this person. And this one here is just kind of like waiting and hoping for things to be balanced and fair here. I'm also getting that they could feel like they owe you something. Yeah, they feel like you're going to be moving forward with your life. Right. You're not going to look back unless things balance out here. Like, that's the only way that you would let down your guard at this point, is if they gave to you in a fair way. If they stopped giving to other people, if they chose their investments wisely here. Tell me some more about this person's current energy. The Chariot. You know, it's like this person's realizing, normally this would be like fast movement or trying to move forward really fast or trying to accomplish, like just move from point A to point B. Okay. But I'm feeling like, how do I explain that, Spirit? Can you help me with my words? Yeah, there's a balance in everything with justice. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra, but you don't have to be. I feel like this person is focused on what it takes to rein in a horse. Like, yes, you ride your chariot into battle to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. The Emperor drives the chariot. They have a mission. They know that they have what it takes to basically conquer their goals, right? Go head first into battle, right? Full speed ahead. But if you let go of the reins, the horse will go wild. So this person is needing to like rein in something so that they can get their life under control, so that they can be a more balanced person. Okay. What is this person trying to rein in right now? Three of Cups. Party lifestyle. They could be facing some drinking issues. Like sex, drugs, rock and roll, right? They're like, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop only looking for sex. I gotta stop like stringing people along. I gotta stop drinking so much. It's not good for me. This person knows that they need to rein some stuff in so that they can be more level-headed. Yeah. Whew. I'm almost getting like, this is a harsh truth. Like, they're determined as hell too. With the Knight of Swords. They could be really pissed off at themselves. Oh, fuck yeah, they are. They are really pissed off at themselves. They're like, really, dumbass? Really? This is what you're going to do with your life? This is what you're going to live your whole life doing? Is stuff that makes you feel miserable, stuff that is slowly killing you from the inside out. You're going to willingly choose that because your stubbornness and ego over changing? This person is pissed off at themselves and heavily burdened, heavily stressed out right now. Heavily burdened by their behavior. There's a truth that they can't unsee here about their behavior, about how they treated you. You know, I feel like at some point, because their ego is so heavily involved, you're going to have to forgive me because I'm sure that this is blasphemy and tarot. But these two little people down here, they look like Tweedledee and Tweedledum from the back. And I feel like before they felt like they were in charge running the show with what was true, what was not true, what they were going to be committed to, how they were traditionally, right? They were very set in stone in their ways and no one could sway them. And I feel like they sort of viewed you in this connection or your determination, your commitment to them as like, well, aren't you just Tweedledee and Tweedledum? I feel like they could have talked down to you about that. Or even said some pretty awful things to other people about you and your commitment to them. And at this point, this person is pissed off at themselves. Like, how could you be so pompous and arrogant? You wonder why it's not working out. You wonder why they don't want to talk to you. You wonder why why you have all this work to do, all these changes to make. It's no one else to blame but yourself, right? This is like the voice in this person's head to themselves right now. How could you freaking do that to them? How could you say that about them? How could you treat them like that? All because you were drunk? All because you had addictions? All because you were sex addicts? Something like that? Rein it in. Rein it in. You're going to blow your whole life away. You're going to ruin your whole life if you don't rein it in. This person is having some wake-up calls here. Okay. How are they perceiving you? Four of Swords, you're not talking to them. I feel like you could be gray rocking if you do have any sort of communication with this person. You're not giving them much to work with. They understand that basically the way that they treat you is devastating to you. They broke your heart. This person, the Three Swords hanging over their head here. They understand that they broke their heart. That they broke your heart. They broke their heart. Wow. They understand that they broke your heart. And you don't really want to talk to them anymore. I feel like they were watching you heal. Watching you prioritize your own wellness, your own mental wellness. You're not giving to them the way that you once were. How else are they perceiving, darling, moving forward? You're very logical. They feel like you're very cold and cut off. Logical and pragmatic right now. You know, I feel like they thought that you were waiting for them to be a hero in this situation. To be a hero for you. Like, that's how they viewed themselves. Is that you just wanted them to save the day. But then watching you move forward, you're just like, I don't need a hero. I'm my own hero. I don't need anyone to save me. I just wanted to love you. I just wanted to be with you, and you made it fucking, you made it hell. You made it hell. Ooh, you made it hell. You may have told this person already. The last thing you said to this person, weighing heavy on their spirit. Okay. Oh my gosh. Any actions this person is considering taking at this time? Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Immediately, I feel like they want to feel that way again. They want to feel the way that you made them feel again. But I feel this time we got 3 sixes. 4 sixes, the Lovers. 4 sixes on this reading. Wow. They want to feel the way that you made them feel again. It's like before they didn't want to be a hero. They felt like, I'm not your hero. But now it's like they want the recognition. They want you to see them the same way again. The High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. This person is recognizing why you're holding back. And I feel like there was something that they were holding back from you that they never told you with that Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Like there was something they never told you. And they're realizing that you already knew the whole time. You knew the whole time. This person is worried that you know more than you say you know. And how could they feel as good as they thought that they felt when they realized that you already knew everything that was going on? They thought you were Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but they realized that that you knew a lot of things the whole time. And you still loved them anyways. Like it's both a humbling thing for this person to want to come forward and rekindle this and feel this way again. It's both humbling because they realize that you saw right through them. You saw through their mask. And at the same time, that's the humbling part. And at the same time, you saw through their mask. And you loved them anyway. Both humbling and the most invigorating thing because they don't feel like anyone's known them. They hardly even know themselves. That's why they feel most aligned with their spirit and their soul when they're around you, because you actually do see them. The Emperor, wow. Could be dealing with an Aries. We've got Pisces, Taurus here with the Hierophant, Cancer, Gemini. It's just energies. If it's not specific sun signs, it could be their other placements. My right ear's ringing really loud and bright and tingly. Okay. It could also be seasons that specific things happened in this connection, okay? All right, let's jump into the zodiac. So I'm going to start with Libra and work around to Virgo. Clear out this deck real quick. Okay, Spirit. Right off the bat, Libra, Ace of Cups, someone wanting to open up their heart, give love a shot. Knight of Cups. This person could want to apologize, Libra. But let's wait till the actual cards come out after I shuffle. Okay. Libra, tell me what's going on with the person on your mind and their energy towards you right now. Hermit, this person is in isolation. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Justice, there you are, Libra. This person feels like separation is the best thing right now. That's the most balance that they're going to feel. They are building a lot of inner wisdom right now. And they are finding the solitude to be more peaceful and more balancing than anything else right now. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. Let's see if there's anything else here. Six of Swords. Yeah, Libra, whoever you're possibly thinking of, they may feel like it's just too much of a battle and they just want to move forward and be alone. Yeah. They could also fear that you're moving on. If this is not their energy, they could feel that you're moving on. That's what it is. They think that you're moving on, that you're better off on your own, that you don't want anything to do with them, that you're done waiting. And I feel like that's the exact moment when they're like, holy shit, let me reach out. Like they can feel when they can feel when your energy is gone, okay? Kind of prideful with that Six of Wands, but not wanting to lose you. It's two different things there. Okay. All right. What's going on for Scorpio and the person on their mind? Eight of Pentacles. Wow. This person is wanting to put in a lot of effort. They're taking stock of what they spent a lot of time doing. Okay. They could also be watching you at work. If you showcase your work online in some way, they just watch you. They've watched you learn something and grow something from the ground up instead of focusing on them with the Three of Wands. This person feels like you're someone who can really take matters into your own hands. And I feel like this person feels like they're stuck watching from a distance. This person is tied up in these brambles beneath their feet. They could cut themselves free. They got a goddamn sword, Scorpio. They feel like they're stuck watching you do better off without them, Scorpio. Yeah. They feel like better things are happening for you as you move forward. Okay. What's going on for Sagittarius and the person on their mind? Knight of Swords. Okay. This person might just abruptly reach out, Sagittarius. They feel like they can't keep their truth to themselves anymore. Like they need to tell you something. It is eating them up when they don't. I feel like this person, they've had this truth for a while. They've been at like a crossroads. Look at the way that these swords are crossed. They've been at a crossroads about when to say it, but I feel like this person might just blurt it out. They might just out of the blue reach out to you, spill their truth, and just be like, we'll see what happens with that. This person does feel very empowered right now, Sagittarius. With the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. They're feeling more empowered and more prepared to handle things a bit better than they did before. Cool. All right, what's going on for Capricorn and the person on their mind? Judgment and the Eight of Swords. This person feels like your silence, your judgment is warranted, okay? They feel stuck. They feel stuck with the consequences of their own actions. I feel like your relationship was a wake-up call for this person. And there's this sort of wishing that they could just unsee the truth. Like, I wish I didn't see that. I wish I didn't know this. I wish I didn't know. Life was just much simpler for me when I didn't know how important Capricorn was to me. Well, they know. They know that you're important, Capricorn. They wish they didn't know how important you were. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What's going on for... Who's after Capricorn? Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius and the person on their mind? Seven of Swords. Someone is... hold on. Let me clarify this. Ace of Wands. The Tower. I feel like someone is trying to plot a way to have a meetup with you, Aquarius. I'm getting weird energy from this. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, or Scorpio season coming up could be important. And the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to try to offer you something stable, Aquarius, but not all is as it seems. There's something underneath the surface here that you need to be aware of, because the foundation here is not solid. They're going to make it seem more optimistic and stable than it is. But this person is hiding something. What is this person hiding from Aquarius? The Lovers reversed. And the Hierophant. This person might not be fully available, Aquarius. They could be in a marriage already. They don't want you to know about it. King of Swords and the High Priestess. They're worried that you're going to find out and keep moving forward. Okay. Then why the hell are they trying to reach out? What? Seven of Wands. This is like ego struggle and just wanting to win. It's like they want to feel the ego rush of being like, I was chosen here. Interesting. This could be someone that you blocked in Leo season. I also feel like this person doesn't want you to be happy without them. I feel like they're trying to block your happiness. They're trying to block you from moving forward with the Two of Wands. Don't worry, you're protected. Okay? Just be very aware of who you are allowing in your energy. Don't give the benefit of the doubt to people who just have a bunch of what seems like promising words to speak. This person, charismatic with their words, not a lot of follow through, okay? Don't let someone use their words to get back in your energy. Five of Wands, it's all drama and conflict. Yep. All right. Okay, what's going on for Pisces and the person on their mind? Eight of Wands. Pisces, someone is trying to message you. They want to message you so bad. I feel like this person is going back and forth. They possibly keep writing messages out to you, writing letters. They've got like them stashed away. If this person's actually writing with paper and pen, it's like they're just writing in a notebook about you, but they're not actually reaching out to you. They just have all of these notes and all of these thoughts written out and ready to explain in case they just happen to run into you. The Destiny card is the Wheel of Fortune. They're just hoping that something changes here, like that they won't have to make a decision, that something's just going to change and you're just going to fall back into their life, fall back into their lap, and then they'll express everything, right? But this person is not making any moves towards you in that way. Yep. Okay. Interesting. What's going on for Aries and the person on their mind? Page of Pentacles. This person wants to meet up. Aw. This person wants to give you a little token of appreciation, Aries, okay? They might have a gift that they want to give you. Maybe around Christmas. They might want to give you a little Christmas present. This person, they don't feel like they have a lot to offer, but they have a lot of love to offer with that Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, Aries, tell me some more about Aries person on their mind. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they just want to take small practical steps to start building something safe and reliable with you. They're not trying to like overwhelm you or the situation. It's like they have a practical way of viewing relationship building now, and they just want to take the practical steps to have like some sort of plan for how to make something successful here with you, right? They're hoping that you're open to working together with them, okay? This person is a changed person now. Could be dealing with Scorpio with death on the bottom. Okay, wow. You know what? King of Cups here. This could be a spouse, Aries, or someone that you've been engaged to. But this is like a counterpart energy. And I feel like maybe this token of appreciation that they're going to show you is possibly like their AA token. Like they want to show you that they're actually doing the right thing and addressing some possible like drinking issues. But this person is like, I'm not just going to say that I'm going to get better. I'm not just going to promise you I'll change. I'm going to show up when I have proof that I am actually changing. More power to this person. They're walking away from a lot right now, Aries. Wow. They are totally new. They are totally new. I think this is going to blow your mind. I don't think you're expecting this at all. I don't think you're expecting this at all. You are a catalyst for this person to address these huge issues in their life and actually start progressing towards facing the fear of like deconstructing those beliefs and traditions. This person is not going to show up until they can show you solid proof that they are actually changing. And I have so much respect for this person doing that. Amazing. Okay, tell me about Taurus's person on their mind. Four of Swords. Taurus, this person, I'm feeling kind of somber energy from them. Like they are really, the silence is hurting them a lot right now, Taurus. The silence is hurting them a lot. This person is really afraid that you're never going to talk to them again. They could have felt like they had a drinking problem from you. Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. And they feel like it's unforgivable. That whatever they hid from you, it was unforgivable. They felt like they were being self-serving in something that they hid from you. And I feel like that came to light. And now they are stuck with your silence. And it is deafening to them. Tell me some more. Hanged Man. Yeah, this person feels like they've been put in timeout by you. Oof. Totally heartbroken. This person is just kind of wallowing in self-pity right now. It's like, you know, when someone is guilty of something and they're like, well, I'm just a piece of shit. And it's like, okay, well, are you taking accountability for your behavior, or are you like twisting a victim mindset so that I comfort you and make you feel better? This person is like warping. Instead of taking accountability, it's like they're trying to guilt trip by talking bad about themselves. Like this person doesn't know how to healthily handle their guilt. No, they want you to make them feel better. Okay, Taurus. Eek. Not your problem. My God. Okay, what's going on for Gemini and the person on their mind? Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. 10 of Pentacles on bottom. 8 of Pentacles. Gemini, I feel like this person on your mind is trying to figure out how to rebuild self-confidence in their own manner. Okay? I feel like they're very self-focused right now. They could be grieving the loss of you specifically in your connection, feeling like that's irreparable. But ultimately, this person is feeling like, well, there's something in me that's wrong and needs adjusting that I need to confront so that I don't ruin something like this again. Like this person is very self-focused on working on themselves right now. If you're waiting for this person to reach out, I just want you to know that they have to sort out some things in their own life first so that they can be a stable person. It's encouraged that you don't wait around Especially if you're like moping and hoping and like just putting all of your thoughts and emotions into when is this person going to reach back out? Are they going to apologize? There's this necessity for you to recognize that if someone was so possibly unhealthy or narcissistic that they are no longer in your life, that is a blessing in disguise. Move forward towards your life goals. Do not wait for this person. That doesn't mean unhealthily fill this person's absence, you know, the void of this person's presence with someone else or other things, but take care of yourself. Don't let yourself only focus on this person. Right now, this person needs to focus on their own issues so that they can be a healthy partner, whether or not that is to you, okay? Whether or not that's to you. This person has a lot of work to do, and you have a whole ass life to live, Gemini. You have a whole life to live, so don't put your life plans on hold for this person. Let them sort out their ish and see what blessings come to you whenever you honor yourself and respect yourself enough to move forward, okay? All right, what's going on for Cancer? Two of Cups. Cancer, somebody love the hell out of you. Someone feel like you're irreplaceable. They feel like you're so ooey gooey. Oh, they feel like you're so ooey gooey to them. They're just like, I can't get enough of your love. Oh my God, they can't get enough of your love. Holy moly. This person wants to give to you and only you. This person might offer you something really generous to show you that they are really, you are the light of their motherfucking life, Cancer. My gosh. This person is definitely blocking out any third-party energies, any drinking issues, any addictions, any party lifestyle. They feel like they are done with that because this person's got their priorities on straight at this point, Cancer. Amazing. This person loves the shit out of you. I love it. Okay, what's going on for Leo and the person on their mind? Yeah. Okay. Two of Wands. Two of Swords. Excuse me? Leo. Tell me some more. Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. The Sun. Well, there you are, Leo. There you are. Rising and motherfucking shining. Okay, Leo, your person is like stuck between worlds right now, okay? On the one hand, there is a lot of desiring and fantasizing and thinking about and planning what a future with you would be like, what it would be like to move towards you. But then there's an immediate mental halt and being like, that's just unrealistic. That's just chemistry. That's just, I don't know what that is, but that's not grounded in reality. So this person shoots themselves down from making any actual solid decisions here when it comes to you. They hold back from investing in you. Why are you waiting for this person? Why are you waiting for someone who's not sure about you, Leo? You don't deserve that, Leo. If someone feels like they can't invest in you, then that doesn't sound like a good business partnership, right? That doesn't sound like a good partnership. Especially when you invested so much in this person. They're still not sure? Let me tell you, Leo, you were never the problem here. If you gave everything your all and you invested in them and you believed the best in them and you saw through the mask and everything, you saw them, you were there, you were ready, you were willing, you were knocking on the door, you were patient and understanding, and this person still indecisive, still unsure. That's not because they're unsure about your worthiness. That's because they're unsure about their worthiness and if they have enough to offer. And if someone doesn't let you in, it's time to move forward. You're not just going to sit there and wait at the door for someone to open. I don't think so. Not my Leo. No way. No way. All right, what's going on for Virgo? Virgo, here we go. Okay, Virgo. Whew. Man, spiritual warfare, 5 of Wands. What's going on with that? Some conflict, Virgo. 7 of Pentacles. Hold on. King of Pentacles. It flew way the fuck over here on this deck. So I'm going to look at this because these two decks are related to this King of Pentacles card. Okay, true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And then vacate, get away, relax, have fun. Okay, This person might want to take you on a vacation, Virgo. You might meet them on a vacation. Meet them. What the fuck? Because this is the person on your mind. I guess you could be thinking about your next partner, right? You could be thinking about the next person. I don't know. I don't know. That was weird the way that came out. I feel like this person is realizing regardless of anything, this person has realized that they've invested in a lot of conflicting energy in their life. They have stressed themselves out. They feel like they focus on the wrong things and then they get the wrong reactions and all this shit. This person, I feel like they are recognizing that they need to focus on making love, making commitment, making connections a safe space to be. Love should be a reprieve from your job. Love, relationship should be a place that you can come home and just like rest in the comfort of your lover's arms, like a getaway, your peacefulness, your quiet mind time. Like that's what love should be. And I feel like this person is trying to step into that role. They also recognize that you give them that peace and comfort of mind. Okay. The Magician, this person could be manifesting a new opportunity with you, okay? They also feel like they just kind of foolishly created things to be what they were in the past. This person, it's almost like, I didn't know what I was doing. Things just happened to me. This person could have a little bit of a victim mindset. They could feel like they don't know how things happen in their life. Weird message. Okay, there we go. That's the readings. I hope this reading resonated for you, that you found a message that fit you and your situation. And if you did, please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it and I love you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care and ta-ta.